Tyler, question for you. Being from Wappingers Falls,
Yep.
Small town,
Yep.
can you reflect on your journey from there to this stage and what it means to be playing in a World Cup on home soil?
Yeah, long journey. Yeah, Wappingers isn't too far from here. I spent a lot of time in the city growing up, just playing in the best tournaments I could find. It feels like everything has kind of come full circle. I think, having a roster announcement in your home state where you have friends and family, coming to an event like this is really, really special. So I'm excited to have the opportunity to represent and then obviously be back with the team.
Hi, guys. This is Connor for both of you. First of all, congrats on officially making the roster. Both of you are leaders on this team. Tyler, you wore the armband in 2022, and Weston, you've obviously been a key part. For both of you, has there been a decision on who will wear the armband at this tournament? Will you guys vote? And for either one of you, if you were able to be wearing the armband, what would that mean for you? Thank you.
No, I think so far Tim Rima's been captaining the past games as well, and it's been also Chris Richards. But I think in this team we have a lot of experienced guys where anyone could wear the captain armband and take on that responsibility, because at the end of the day it's still a whole team that has to go out there and perform, and we are all family and like brothers, and we all love each other like family. So I think it doesn't matter who you put the armband on, everyone's going to go out there and fight just the same. And obviously I think for both of us, I could probably say that if one of us were to have the armband, it would mean everything also. But even if we don't, we're still going to go out there and do what we have to do.
Yeah, same.
Just for a point of information, Tim Ream has been the captain 16 of the 23 matches that Maurice has been. Thank you. We'll go.
Exactly.
Hi guys, thanks for doing this. Just wanted to ask what you made of sort of the fanfare of this whole event, right? You have Gunnar showing up, you've got videos and this, that, and the other. Just your general thoughts there.
That's America. I'd expect nothing less. Do you know what I mean? It's a huge event, the biggest event that the U.S. will host. Yeah, it's kind of what I expected, to be quite honest with you.
I guess I have one for each of you. First of all, Tyler, from what Mauricio told us, it sounds like you'll be trusted greatly to man defensive midfield, possibly even as a lone six. So I just want to get your thoughts on that and how you approach that task as you kind of go into your second World Cup. And then I'll ask Wes's after that, if that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've played in a lot of different formations in my career. I feel like at this point in my career, I'm able to adjust and adapt to different situations. I think it will be something that we train, I'm sure, going into the first two friendlies, and I'm happy we have that preparation just to try different things, iron out details, whatever it might be. But yeah, I'm confident if I play by myself, play double pivot with someone like Weston, who I have chemistry with, yeah, you just figure it out.
And Wes, you've been a Swiss Army knife for your club for so many years. It seems to be central to who you are, playing all these different roles, maybe even in the same game. I just wonder if you expect a similar experience, if your versatility will be called upon again, or do you have a role that you want to play and maybe could have a little more stability this summer?
I mean, I think my mentality and the experiences I've had throughout my career, I think I'm just someone that any way I can help the team, I'm willing to do it. And whether that's, called upon to play as an 8, which is a position I do prefer, or called as a right wing back or a striker or a center back or a goalkeeper or even just supporting from the sideline, I think obviously whatever it is, I forgot striker too, yeah. And whatever it is, I think I'll be prepared and be able to adjust, because I think that's just the type of player I am, and whatever the coach needs, I'll be there to help out.
Hi, guys. A question for both of you. Mauricio's been in charge of the team for a while now. Can you talk about when you first met him and how the reception was for him and his style, and how he has come and evolved and adjusted as he spent more time here in the United States and obviously with the team?
Yeah, I think It's an interesting one because it's probably, I can't speak for him, but it's probably a unique transition to, go from club football where you work with a team every single day to only having 5 international windows a year to try and, get these players to understand how I want to play, how I act, what he wants from the players, just those relationships. And I think a tournament like Gold Cup, for instance, which I played in, and you spend 40 some odd days together, you really get an understanding of one another and what he looks for. But he's helped our team tremendously. I think he's changed the culture of the way that we approach things. And I think having someone that's a foreigner to our country, but not a foreigner to the game of football because he's been around it, played it at such a high level, coached at such a high level, we really lean on him for his experiences. So I think it's been a very positive assignment.
Over here. Question for both of you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wasn't able to be at Gold Cup, so obviously I've had shorter experiences with him. But I think it's kind of like what he said, bringing a different mindset, bringing a culture to the group. His South American mentality. He loves to be feisty, be very close together with the guys, and I think ultimately he's benefited our team in many ways, but I think mostly in a sense of making sure that everyone knows that day in and day out in training you have to compete for your spot, and nothing is solidified, nothing is safe, and everyone here has an opportunity. So, yeah.
I'm done. Okay. Obviously, it's the second World Cup for both of you. In what ways do you draw on past experiences, be it with your club or at a World Cup, to kind of help you navigate the challenges ahead?
Yeah, I think obviously playing at club level, you just it's different than playing at the national team level because you have different tactics, different coaches, different environment, different everything, different pressures. But playing in a World Cup, as both of us have, I think the experiences you take away from it is that if you connect a good enough amount of streams or games together, you can go as far as you possibly can. It's something that you have to take it a game at a time. Everyone that competes in the World Cup competes to win. They don't come just to have a vacation or come just to say they've been in a World Cup. They come with the mentality of winning. That's what competitors do. That's what we do. And so I think obviously, the experiences we took from the last one is that to take it game by game and focus at what's in front of us.
Wes, didn't you play on the left at one point this year?
Probably. If you're asking the question, you probably know it better than me. I've played almost everywhere. I've played 9 different positions this season, I believe. So.
All right. My actual question for both of you, if my math is right, which maybe, you were 19 years old when you found out the World Cup was going to be here this year. When did it start to feel real, if it has?
I would probably say for me, it started to feel real probably after my season finished because we had a lot of pressures at our club level, and obviously I'm someone that likes to think about what's in the present and what's happening now. So I wanted to just finish my season off with Juventus, and then after that, coming here and seeing the show that we have here and the outcome of all the fans coming, I think it'll start to hit me more now than ever. And then obviously whenever you get the message that you're named to the roster, that's another big moment where you realize, okay, like it's starting.
Yeah, I'm similar. I mean, 2 days ago, I was playing against Nottingham Forest, hoping to achieve something. Yesterday, got off the plane and we're in Times Square. I think it will probably hit tomorrow, to be honest with you, when we start training properly and just really start preparing for these friendlies and then the tournament to begin, because again, the season is long, enduring, and you really need to shift the mindset. And I think once you get out on the grass with the boys, you start, going through training and stuff like that, trying to organize things, prepare for the games, it starts to feel more real.
Congrats again to you both for making this roster. It's always a big achievement. For you first, TA4, TA12. For you, Tyler. You see the Knicks having the big playoff run right now in the finals, using that. What's been your perspective and getting even more energy from the determination you get from that? And for you, Weston, just want to ask you, with Kenna Yildiz being your teammate, on Juventus and how you playing with him Turkey 8. Just your thoughts about saying you're going to get the victory over him and you being a pop doll along with Christian Pulisic and Gio Reyna. So you first, Tyler.
Knicks in 4, baby. I'm excited about the Knicks making the run that they're on. I was hoping Game 4 was at Madison Square Garden last night, and I would have been able to make an appearance. But no, excited for them to make their first finals appearance in so long. Something special for the city. So if they win a championship, I'm sure the city will go crazy.
Behind closed doors, he's not a Knicks fan, just to let you guys know.
It's a wild statement. Wild statement, honestly.
No, but I think
I'm a Mavs fan.
I'm not either. So
Wizards. What are you?
Really?
What are you?
I don't watch basketball. So. No, I mean, I think it's going to be an amazing feeling if I'm called upon to play in that game against Turkey. Kenan is such a talented player. He's a player that, I kind of try and take under my wing back at Juventus, and someone that, I seem like a little brother. I always joke with him, always crack jokes, and sometimes invite him over to the house for dinner or go play golf together, just try and do other things, because I know what it's like to be young and to be, in the position that he's in when everything's coming at you fast, and you're getting the big contracts and you're getting the starlight and you're getting all this stuff, and it can be really challenging for someone at that age. So I think obviously he's taken it with such grace and taken it very humbled. In a humble way, and so yeah, I mean, it'll be amazing to be able to see him, and then just be like, hey, like, welcome. He's playing in a World Cup for the first time, and it'll be an amazing experience for him and for me as well.
3.5 years since the last World Cup, half the roster's changed over, and obviously the rest of you are a lot older. Has the personality of the group changed over the time?
Personality change? I don't think so. I think you just go through experiences that, change how you need to act probably a little bit more. But I feel like when I come around these guys, I'm always able to be myself. I think people probably don't really understand when you play in a foreign country, you're around a lot of foreigners, and you don't always get to act and be yourself. These guys I've known since I was, 14, 15 years old, and it always feels like home coming back here, whether we're playing here, Atlanta, wherever it is. So it's always special to be back here. But of course you change. You get older, you experience new things, but we lean on those experiences for anything.
Are you saying I feel like home? Oh, thank you.
Not anymore.
Yeah, no,
he hasn't matured.
No, I think obviously for personality, I don't know. I think new guys coming in bring new personality, but ultimately, we have known each other for so long, and whether, I've known him since I'm, 14 years old, but maybe he knows someone else that's coming in that he's known since he was a kid as well. So I think everyone has a comfortability with each other, a freedom to be themselves, to be who they are. And also it's something that's big and important as well when it comes to training in games, because, whenever you have that, comfortability level with the players next to you, you can be completely honest with them and you can hold them accountable and understand who they are. I think it adds an extra effect whenever I know, about him and his family and how he came up and where he comes from and the guy next to me, because that adds a little bit of extra desire to want to run through a wall for them and to do more for them, because you know where they come from and you know a lot about them. So I think personality wise, I think whoever has come into this group and who is here right now, everyone has that feeling together.